Everything is allegedly. Do your own research always. All right, everyone. Welcome to the most positive channel on the face of the earth. Coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, Mr. Community. Channel all about positivity, positive energy. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your race, your religion, your political views, your economic status. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, that's all about saving lives. We welcome everyone to the channel. Channel all about humanism over capitalism, positivity over negativity. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. We also pay the children in the community to do the same. Just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. Go watch our short videos. Sometimes we be out here helping elderly people get to their destination. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race, as long as you're a good person with a good heart. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind, spirituality, politics, current affairs. You got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see every good person doing so good in life that you don't have to get the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. We're all about uplifting each other, supporting each other, positive energy. No negative people allowed. We only want positive people. There's enough negativity in the world. You come around here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. There's enough negativity in the world. We only want positive people. We don't come over here putting people down. You never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with stress from the jobs. A lot of people on the verge of being homeless. A lot of people dealing with chronic illnesses, the loss of loved ones. We don't want to add on to that strife, so we're all about uplifting each other. Positive energy only, positive people only. Open chat policy. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. Come mingle, talk about whatever's on your mind. If you got a business, promote your business. If you're on hard times, feel free to share your cash out and your PayPal. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about uplifting each other, supporting each other. We don't look down on each other. We do not look down on anyone unless we're lifting them up. Positive vibes only. You got a YouTube channel you want to grow? Feel free to promote your YouTube channel. How you doing, family? One love, positive vibes only. This is the city of Cincinnati, very cold city. Been snowing, it's freezing. I go live to put a spotlight on the homeless crisis, to bring good people together, to share community news, give life-saving holistic health tips. I got a lot of loved ones that's dealing with health issues. So I go to the store every day, to the organic section, let food be thy medicine. So I go live every day. I'm outside anyway. I used to go live during the morning, the afternoon, the evening, nighttime. But I had a lot of loved ones that came down with chronic illnesses, and man, that just took my life in a whole nother direction. I'm out here with a heavy heart. Got a lot of loved ones that did not know nothing about holistic healing. They did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness on the planet naturally. They did not know there's an herb on the earth for every illness. You don't have to run to big pharma. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in the world, my loved ones knew nothing about holistic healing. So they came down with symptoms against my advice. They ran to the hospital, let the hospital pump them up with expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects, did all kind of unnecessary surgeries, not knowing that big pharma and hospitals get all kind of kickbacks whenever they do that. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They want to make you a customer for life. The sicker you are, the richer they become. That's just the way it is. Go do your research. That's why these hospitals never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. They keep you sick, they keep themselves paid. With them, a cured patient is a lost customer. That's the mentality of big pharma and hospitals. You must do your own research. This is the information age. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Plain and simple. Education over entertainment. Read, study. Take your health into your own hands. Your life depends on it. Read, study, educate yourself. God bless you. Keep your head up. Positive vibes only. Stop the violence. Come together. Uplift each other. We're all about unity. All right, everyone. Keep your head up. Positive vibes only. Man, there's a lot of people out here that's out of their minds. But you can't let the crazy people get to you. A lot of people out here are completely out of their minds. All right, everyone. Like I said, for over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of making something out of nothing. Just turning trash into cash, trying to put a little positivity out here in the world that really need it. So many people going crazy out here. It's unbelievable. So many people losing their minds left and right. But we got to hang in there with our fellow human beings that's out here going crazy nonetheless. Educate yourselves, everyone. Read, study, educate yourself. Don't let this world drive you crazy. Education over entertainment. How you doing, Jamal? Ocean, everyone. Have a great time. This is the city of Cincinnati. Channel all about humanism over capitalism. We do not worship money on this channel. Humanism over capitalism. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life, in order to stay alive, should be absolutely free. Ain't nothing to debate about. Do you got a heart or what? Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. You cannot be out here in this kind of weather, sleeping on the streets. When it's extremely hot, you can mess around and have a heat stroke. Plain and simple. All human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these ignorant celebrities, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. Food should be absolutely free. Not nasty meat. Who eat dead animal flesh in 2025? That is not food, everyone. This is not the caveman days. We are not Neanderthals. Back in the caveman days, they had to have an uncivilized diet. They had to eat animals because they was living in weather that was so cold they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables like the beautiful people over in Africa that was blessed with warm weather. So they could grow fruits and vegetables while they building pyramids and doing all kind of wonderful things for the world. A lot of people wasn't blessed like that. Back in the caveman days, a lot of people was living in cold weather where they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. So they had to have an uncivilized diet where they eat animals. In 2025, you don't have to eat like a caveman. Leave these animals alone. Everything with life want to sustain life. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have a heartbeat. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Your food comes from the soil, from the trees, organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs. God put you in the Garden of Eden, not in the slaughterhouse of Eden. Stop biting animals on the butt, putting ketchup on animals' butt, calling it food, talking about this steak is juicy, this hamburger is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That is not a hamburger, that is not a steak, that's dead animal flesh. Face reality. Stop lying to yourself. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That is nasty, disgusting animal fluid. Eat civilized, everyone. Leave these animals alone. They want to get back home to their family just like you. Leave the animals alone. If you believe in God, a loving God, you know a loving God would not give life to animals and then tell you, go take life from them animals so you can have something to eat. How loving is that? Not very loving at all. If God intended for you to eat animals, to eat meat, don't you think a loving God will have meat grow from the ground and from the trees like organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs? That way the animals don't have to go through no pain. The animals don't look forward to being eaten. You know that, don't you? Go try to go try to fight from an animal and see how it reacts. A loving God would not give life to animals and then tell us to go take life from those animals so we can have something to eat. A loving God would just have meat grow from the trees, from the soil, like organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Sometimes you just got to do a little critical thinking. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you just can't stop biting animals in the butt, go watch the documentary called The Dominion, free on YouTube. The Dominion. It shows you everything these animals go through, all the suffering and all the diseases that they go through, that they be having before they get to your dinner plate. You're out there eating diseased animal flesh. Then wonder why you're overweight, got hypertension, high blood pressure, on a bunch of expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. You are what you eat, from your head to your feet. Eat like a civilized human being, like a child of God. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion if you are struggling to give up dead animal flesh. Another documentary you can watch that will help you get that nasty taste of dead animals out of your mouth is a documentary called What the Health. Go watch the documentary called What the Health. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, go watch a documentary called What the Health, free on YouTube. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Treat your body like the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Meat is just nasty and disgusting. You are what you eat. Remember that. All right, everyone. Like I said, the channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalism over hospitals is not even close, but you should always run and go do your own research. Never take anyone else's word, especially when it comes to your health. Go do your own research. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. That prophecy is already being fulfilled. We're seeing it all the time. Don't let it be true when it comes to you. Read, study, educate yourself. I got so many loved ones that's in the hospital and nursing homes, bedridden. Unfortunately, some that passed away because they knew nothing about holistic health. Even in 2025, the information age, all this information out here, no excuse not to know about holistic health, how to take care of your body, how to maintain a healthy body. I got so many loved ones that came down with chronic illnesses as a result of eating nasty, disgusting fast food, meat, dairy, junk food, pop, not exercising enough. So a lot of loved ones came down with symptoms. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. I tried to tell them, don't do it. Read, study, educate yourself. But like a lot of people in this world, they just know nothing about holistic health. So they ran to the hospital to be had their symptoms checked out. When they went to the hospital, they was on no medication. They was feeling good, feeling strong. Internal organs was working. They was in no pain. They just wanted to have their symptoms checked out. After being in the hospital for about a month, all that changed. My loved ones ended up on 1,000,001 prescription medications with harmful side effects. Loved ones lost their ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food. The medication had my loved ones talking crazy. It was a nightmare. And I was there to witness it all. I already knew that it was herbalism over hospitals. I already knew this would happen because I read and I study and I am in touch with certified herbalists that's out here restoring health to people that thought there was nothing that could be done to save their lives. So I already knew that it was herbalism over hospitals. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know that, and it cost them their lives. I witnessed my loved one just suffer at the hands of these hospitals. The medication had them talking crazy. The medication ruined their internal organs, gave them heart failure, kidney failure. Loved ones were just suffering in the hospitals. The hospitals was making so many mistakes. I thought I was on a prank show. Unbelievable. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick, big pharma in hospitals. I talked all about what my loved ones went through after my loved ones ended up passing away at the hospital. The videos, my live videos with the letter R in parentheses, normally in the first 15 minutes, I share what my loved one went through in the hospital, the nightmare. However, after a while, I got tired of talking about it. It was so painful. It's still painful. So instead of talking about it every time I go live, I give you the title of 2 videos where I go into details about what my loved one went through in the hospital. The nightmare that my loved ones went through in the hospital. Not saying no names, not saying no names in no hospitals, but I give you detailed information about the experience. So let me show you the 2 videos you can go watch on this channel and learn about what my loved one went through in the hospital. Unbelievable. It was a nightmare. I never want to experience anything like that again. I don't wish that on anyone. Take your health into your own hands. You can't be healed naturally. Don't let anyone tell you different. Think for yourself. Use your own brain. That's why you have your own brain. Think for yourself. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do when it comes to your health and when it comes to your life. Read, study, educate yourself. This is the information age. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now. Thanks to the internet, so much information out here at your fingertips. All you have to do is look up the right things. Look up things that's going to add to your life and not subtract for your life. Things that's going to make you more aware of what's really going on in the world. Things that's going to keep you ahead of the curve, let you know what's going on, let you know who really running things from behind the scenes and why the world is in the shape that it's in. I advise you go look up these names right here to learn what's really going on in the world. The truth is out there. But you're free. A lot of people ain't ready for the truth. You can't. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drive you crazy, then you be insane. But the worst thing you could do is reject the truth. I don't care if it disturb your own little fantasy world. You've been lied to your whole life. So a lot of people ain't ready for the truth. I don't care what the truth shows me. I'm embracing the truth. If the truth showed me I've been living a lie for my entire life, oh well, so be it. Time for me to make some changes. But I would never reject the truth. And you shouldn't either. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame, by the way. Outstanding website. Is your life story already written in your name? Unscramble the letters to explain how your life will end up. Check out Anagram Hall of Fame. I did anagram on my name, did the anagram on some of my loved ones, and found out, yes, their life story was written in their name. Life is fascinating when you look up intelligent things and not ignorant things. Education over entertainment. Read, study, educate yourself. Education over entertainment. God over Satan. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. The keys to life right there. Herbalists over hospitals. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food because it look good, tastes good, smell good, all because it's cheap. Go to an early grave that way. Eat food that's good for you, not just good to you. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Take your health into your own hands. 2025. No one should be passing away from chronic illnesses. Too much information out here to tell you how to recover from chronic illnesses 100% and how to prevent chronic illnesses. You got to unlearn everything you've been taught by the corrupt educational system. They done dumbed us all down. All right, everyone, to learn about the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital as a result of not knowing about holistic health, go check out this video on this channel called Walking the Hood, Mourning Loved Ones and My Buddy. Learning about the nightmare story my loved one went through in the hospital, and it was a nightmare. The prescription medications with harmful side effects, necessary surgery, leaving hideous scar marks on my loved one's body, doing more damage than good. Man, oh man. Go check out this video also on this channel, Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again. If you want to learn about the nightmare story that my loved one went through in the hospital, all because, like a lot of people, my loved one did not know you could be healed holistically, 100%. Facts. Ain't no doubt about it. You can be healed holistically, 100%. Read, study, educate yourself. Keep an open mind. Take your health into your own hands. Knowledge is infinite. No one has all the answers. So don't walk around thinking you are Mr. Know-it-all and you refuse to learn anything new. You should try to learn something new every day. That's the way you keep growing. Herbal is over hospitals, everyone. Read, study. If you've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. Don't take a herb. Don't be foolish. If you've been assaulted, go to the hospital. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. A life and death situation, go to the hospital. Common sense. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe. Don't panic. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body is always trying to heal itself. Work with your body, not against your body. When you sneeze, cough, even when you get a tumor, that's just your body way of trying to heal itself, detoxify itself. You don't have to panic and run to the hospital for medicine. You can get rid of all them things naturally, holistically. Work with your body, not against your body. Your body just trying to detoxify itself. When you're sneezing and coughing, when you get a tumor, your body trying to get your attention. Your body trying to tell you, you've been poisoning me long enough. It's time for some changes. Time to change your lifestyle. You've been sitting around on your butt too long. Get active. Get outside and walk. Your body trying to communicate with you, get your attention. Herbal is over hospitals, not even close. Do your research. You can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. On top of me mourning my loved ones that did not know you can be healed holistically, I'm also dealing with a bunch of ignorant so-called friends or family members that worship money. While our loved ones was in the hospital battling for their life, so-called friends or family members not saying no names. So if you feel like it's you, then that's your conscience. I'm never saying no names. But a lot of so-called friends or family members that was homeless, and our loved one took them in. While our loved one was in the hospital battling for their lives, while I was in the hospital with my loved one, helping my loved one battle for their lives, these homeless friends and relatives was in the home of our loved one, going through our loved one personal information, got their nasty, disgusting hands on our loved one personal information, on our loved one passwords, started messing with our loved one insurance. They wanted to add their nasty, disgusting name to our loved one insurance policy because our loved one did not have them on a policy for a reason, because our loved ones knew they couldn't be trusted, didn't want to leave with nothing. So they decided, hey, we're going to make some changes to this policy. We're going to hide this policy. How despicable, how low down can you be? This is your loved one. Your loved one let you move in because you was homeless. And you're going through your loved one personal information, messing with your loved one policy. So basically, you waiting for the day that your loved one pass away so the policy can kick in that you tampered with so you can get some money. Sound like a blood sacrifice. Nasty, disgusting demons. So-called friends or family members can be the worst. How you doing, family? You say it's the J's? So-called friends or family members can be the worst, everyone. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. I don't even got time to mourn my loved ones. I got to deal with these nasty, disgusting so-called friends or family members that's up here changing our loved one insurance policy, trying to take over our loved one house and car. Meanwhile, they come to the hospital while our loved one is battling for their lives, and they smile in our loved one's face like they really want them to get better, knowing they done made plans, manipulating their insurance policy that can kick in once they pass away. So deep down inside, you know, there's wishing for our loved one to pass away like the demons they are. It's whoever you say it is. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. All right, everyone. So be mindful who you have in your circle. Make sure your friends and family members love you for you and not for what you can do for them. There's a lot of low down people in this world that only care about money. They don't worship God, they worship money. And when you got that kind of mentality, there's no limit to how low you will go for the dough. God over Satan, humanism over capitalism, herbalists over hospitals, entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. The keys to life right there. All right, everyone. Channel about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving lifesaver holistic health tips. But we also mix in a little entertainment because the world can be coming to an end and people still gonna say, right before the world blow up, make me twerk. Lord have mercy. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought your former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert on this channel. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought your Third Eye Blind live in concert. I hope your third eye isn't blind. Activate your chakras. Open up your pineal gland so you can see the world for what it really is. We brought you R&B acts, Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Michelle A live in concert, Karen White live in concert. So we do mix in a little entertainment and hope that we can get you to stick around for the life-saving information and the genuine companionship. Come over here and uplift each other, feed off each other's positive energy. That's what the channel is all about. Humanism over capitalism. Giving positive people a positive platform. We got to be there for one another. The real solution gonna come from real people coming together, uplifting each other.
Save my ass from getting high.
That's the real change. People coming together, looking out for each other. It's not coming from celebrities. It's not coming from politicians. How long they been in charge of the world? Politicians. Look at the state of the world. These celebrities got all the money in the world, all the resources in the world, and they are doing nothing to bring about real change to the everyday people. They got mansions in every other city. You out here supporting them. They taking the money that you support and spending it on foolishness while the world is crumbling, while people out here starving and homeless. Real change gonna come from everyday people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other, being there for one another. Real change is coming from people that you have access to every day. People you can walk up to, talk to and touch. People that can relate to what you're going through because they're going through similar things themselves. Friends, family members, your neighbors, that's where real change is coming from. People that you have access to every day. It is foolish to be out here arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians and entertainers that you never met in life. That is extremely ignorant. Stop letting these entertainers and these politicians break up your happy home. Real change is coming from everyday people, not being divided and conquered, not arguing over race, religion, and politics, but concentrating on what we have in common and building right there, and being mature enough to realize we don't have to agree on everything in order to want the best for one another, as long as we got good hearts. That's real change. That's grown folk thinking. All right, everyone. First live stream of the day. We'll be out here again later on today. Check out some music. They're going to have some music playing, holiday music playing later on, the second live stream of the day around 7 p.m. Then tomorrow they got a big old holiday fest going on downtown Cincinnati around 6 p.m. We'll be back down here to check that out tomorrow. They're going to have Santa Claus coming down the skyscraper. Fireworks. So we're going to check that out tomorrow around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. All right, one love, everyone. Channel is about holistic health, herbalists over hospitals. So let's get right to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Your health, pursue it, great health. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. Two of the best herbalists out here. Master herbalist, Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own land, grow his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken. Very active on Instagram and Facebook. Got his own YouTube channel. The powers that be keep shutting down his YouTube channel, but he keep getting it put right back up. His lawyers keep getting it put right back up. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. Go to his website and follow instructions. Another outstanding herbalist, very active on Twitter. Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, divinemedicinals.com. Outstanding herbalist. I get my full body detoxes from this outstanding herbalist. Like Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. Your health is failing, hospitals gave up on you. Go check out divinemedicinals.com. You will not regret it. Got something for the liver, the kidneys, your eyesight, everything. Divinemedicinals.com. Herbalists over hospitals. It's not even close. Do your research. All right, everyone. I'm going to give you the name of some holistic doctors also. These doctors went to medical school for everyone that's obsessed with titles. Everyone that got the foolish mind state like, hey, I'm not taking advice from anyone that did not go to medical school, that is extremely ignorant. You can learn some life-saving information from a homeless person. You should be more concerned with results and not titles. Just because someone went to medical school don't mean nothing. Matter of fact, it can end up costing you. In medical school, they're not taught to get to the root cause of your illness. They're only taught to suppress your symptoms and make you a customer for life. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. The sicker you are, the richer they become, plain and simple. Hospitals and big pharma don't make money from healthy people. I'm gonna say that again. Hospitals and big pharma don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They're trying to make you a customer for life. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. Want to make you a customer for life. They want you to keep coming to them for expensive prescription medications and unnecessary surgeries so they can get all kind of kickbacks. Get all the insurance money out of you that they can, then kick you out of the hospital, the nursing homes. Once you pass away from all the toxic medication, they move on to the next sucker. This is reality TV, hardcore facts, whether you like it or not. Accept the truth. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. When you go to the grocery store, you should say, I'm buying this food because it's good for the heart. I'm buying this because it's good for the kidneys. I'm buying this because it's good for the lungs. I'm buying this because it's good for my vision. That's the proper way to shop. Don't just buy food that's good to you. Buy food that's good for you. If you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time, you can live to be 100 years old, no joint pain, or no medication, no doctor appointments. Pass away peacefully in your sleep. But you got to get started. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. You don't have to be on a bunch of expensive man-made prescription medications because you're getting older. Age gracefully by taking care of yourself and exercise and keeping a positive mind state. Keeping positive people around you. Keeping all the unnecessary drama out of your life. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, everyone. If this phone shut down, by the way, this is an old phone. Matter of fact, I just got it fixed. A little bit of work done on it before I went live today. Slowly but surely it's shutting down. I'm gonna have to get a new phone. But the phone normally shut down twice every time we go live. If it do that, I just gotta hit the reboot button and we'll be right back. This is an old phone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not rich. I keeps it real. Like a lot of people, I'm barely getting by. The little money that I do have, I'm spending it, investing in the health of my loved ones. I'm into holistic health. I got a lot of loved ones dealing with health issues. I'm buying organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs, juicers, blenders, air purifiers, organic essential oils. I'd rather invest my money in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses, as opposed to spending my money on a new phone or any material thing. So if the phone shut down, I just got to hit the reboot button until I get enough money to get a new phone. You want to help me out with a new phone? You can donate to the channel. You can donate to the channel in several ways. Every time we go live, don't detour now that I'm talking about donating. You can donate by way of super chat, super sticker. You can buy super thanks. You can donate to the PayPal, H Taylor 509, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash App, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless, if you want to help me get some new equipment. But even more importantly, if you want to help me get out here and get some organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs to the people out here dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses, consider donating to the channel. That's more important. A lot of children out here dealing with health issues before they reach their teenage years because they be in the house on social media all day instead of being outside, getting some exercise. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. Their parents don't know nothing about nutrition. So they go to the grocery store and they buy their children a bunch of cheap processed food, nasty, disgusting meat. They've been shot up with hormones and antibiotics, nasty and disgusting. Meat just nasty and disgusting anyway. I don't care if it's organic, grass-fed. You shouldn't be eating dead animal flesh. Anyway, a lot of these parents don't know nothing about nutrition. They go to the grocery store. They just trying to feed their family for the entire month. They end up buying processed food, nasty, disgusting meat and dairy. You should stay away from dairy, animal products. They be buying all these things that's destroying their loved ones' health, not realizing it. That's why you gotta do your research. I'm doing okay, Benny. How you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, family. Gonna be out here for a little while, then I gotta go do some juicing for my loved ones, giving holistic health tips right now. We're gonna go see some animals before the phone shut down. Go check out the nativity display at the church. Then I'll be going live again later on today for some music around 7 p.m. All right, everyone. So if you want to see me going around giving away organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, holistic health tips to the homeless and to the people out here dealing with chronic illnesses, consider donating to the channel. If you got a bunch of bad habits, smoking, eating fast food, spending your money on mindless entertainment, these entertainers that don't care about you, consider donating to the channel instead. Channel that's all about positivity and doing something positive in the community. If you can't afford to donate, don't worry about it. The channel is monetized. The more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, the more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses. So hit the like button, the subscribe button. Let the videos play over and over and over. Truly appreciate it. And if you're doing something that you think deserves some support and attention, every time we go live, feel free to promote whatever you're doing. We're all about uplifting each other and supporting each other. Group economics. Real change is going to come from real people coming together, looking out for each other. We are the change that we're looking for. It's not coming from Big Brother. It's not coming from the government. It's not coming from celebrities. All right, everyone. So let's get right to the holistic health tips before the phone shut down. Get yourself a juicer, everyone, and start juicing organic fruits and raw vegetables as much as you possibly can. A lot of health benefits from juicing. Every time you juice, you should make sure that all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces. Make sure you're making enough juice to have a positive effect on your body. Make sure you make 8 ounces every time you juice. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her parents one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body when it comes to healing from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give the body what it needs, and the body will heal on itself. I don't believe in root canals, surgeries, removing the tonsils, none of that. Work with your body, not against your body. If you are excruciating pain, a life and death situation, go to the doctor. But other than that, work with your body. You got to make some changes, and your body will heal on its own. Go raw vegan, exercise, and get fresh air. So instead of getting my mother a kidney, we got my mother a juice recipe from the Juice Lady. The Juice Lady is very active on Facebook. The Juice Lady got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. She got over 30 books on Amazon. Go check out the Juice Lady. Help get my mother kidneys together. And my mother got a whole bunch of other bad habits, but still juicing organic fruits and vegetables got her kidneys together. Unfortunately, my mother is like a lot of people, is overweight from eating processed food and meat and junk food. Man, got to get that together. You cannot be overweight and be healthy, everyone. You got to get rid of the belly. Health starts in the gut. You got to get rid of the gut. My mother is working on it. And my mother have a bad habit, terrible habit. Smoking cigarettes, yuck. Disgusting habit. Why do this government, the powers that be, even allow the selling of cigarettes, knowing that cigarettes causes cancer? And then turn around and tell us, we're looking for a cure for cancer. Here's an idea. Stop selling things that causes cancer, like cigarettes and meat and junk food. Lord have mercy. Then they turn around and ask us to donate so they can find a cure for cancer. Meanwhile, they making things that causes cancer. Cigarettes are so bad, it don't just take out the person that's smoking, it take out people standing next to you. Thousands of people passing away from secondhand smoke a year. But the government allow it to be sold because they are the merchants of death. They'll sell anything. They don't care if it causes death. Matter of fact, they happy that it does. They believe in world depopulation. Put that in your search engine. The merchants of death, they sell anything to the people. They don't care if it causes bad health, causes death, so what? We're living in some spiritually wicked times, everyone. You got to get informed of what's going on. You want to know what's going on in this world, you're not from the tell-lie vision, telling lies to your vision. Shows are called programs because you're being programmed. The news is propaganda. It's there to dumb you down, miseducate you. NEWS, North, East, West, South. They dumbing down the entire world. Just like the Bible says, they shall deceive the 4 corners of the world. They're doing that through miseducation. One of the ways they miseducate you, misinform you is through the idiot box, through the news, North, East, West, South, programming the entire world. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. They're into conjuring up spirits. They're into channeling spirits. That's why when you go from one show to another show, you call it channel. Turn the channel. Channeling. They got you participating in their satanic rituals, honoring their god Satan, and you don't even realize it. They shall deceive the 4 corners of the world. You better wake up. It's all right. It's okay. Can I get one of those?
Read it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Here, let me get it for you.
All right, thank
cold.
you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. I love spiritual information. I am way more spiritual than political. Anything spiritual, I want to learn about it. I don't care what the spirituality is. I think you can find a little bit of truth in every religion. Give me some spiritual literature. I need that in my life. All right, everyone. Like I told you, we're living in some satanic times. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. Hurl number 13. And they let you know who they are all the time. They put it into your subconscious. Subliminal messages in their TVs, commercials, movies. They pay the entertainers to make satanic music. They just figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, too preoccupied with the hardships of life to recognize all the satanic subliminal messages they put into your subconscious. Here go a few examples before we get to the holistic health tips. You unstrap the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red, not a coincidence. God spelled backwards is dog, because they are hardcore Satan worshipers. They disrespect God every chance they get. Not a coincidence. The word holy, take the first two letters, H-O, lie, whole lie. Trying to convince you the Holy Bible is a whole lie. Because this is spiritual warfare. Powers that be worship Satan. They know the only power that we have over them is the power of God. We can't compete with the powers that be when it comes to weapons. They got weapons they point at you and they can make you have a heart attack. They got the dumbed down military force. They got the dumbed down police that do anything the government tell them to do, thinking they being patriotic. They got drones. They got all kind of weapons. Only the power of God. They worship Satan, we worship God. God is way more powerful than Satan. The powers that be know that. So they got to convince you to be an atheist. They don't want you to tap into that power that you have over them. So they want to convince you God is not real. The Bible is a whole lie. And they put lies in the Bible. Then they point out the lies that they put in the Bible, hoping that will turn you against the Bible. See how slick they are, how diabolical they are? They shall deceive the four corners of the world, of the earth. Yes, there's some lies in the Bible. There's a lot of truth in the Bible. The Bible is a book of parables, prophecies, and historical facts. And yes, there's some lies in the Bible. You take the truth, you keep that. Hurl number 13. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies, plain and simple. There's lies in the history books. But you still send your children to school. The news tell lies all day, every day. They never tell you who really running the world from behind the scenes. They never tell you Big Pharma is not telling you the truth about prescription medication, how you can be healed holistically. They never tell you the truth about who really bringing in the guns, the narcotics into the country. They got you focusing in on the small criminals, not the big criminals, these satanic secret societies that run things from behind the scenes. Trying to take away my voice because I'm telling the truth. Anyway, the news tell a bunch of lies, but you still watch the news. Just because there's some lies in the Bible, that don't mean you turn away from the Bible. You take the truth in the Bible and throw away the lies. A person can be talking to you, having a conversation with you. A person can start off having a conversation with you, telling you the truth. Then in the middle of that conversation, that person can start telling you a lie. It's not very wise to throw away the entire conversation because the person started lying to you. You keep the truth from that conversation and you throw away the lies. You do the same thing with the Bible. When you come across obvious lies, get rid of the lies and keep the truth. Don't let these demons, these devil worshipers, strip you of the only real power that you have over them, the power of God. You let them do that, you're doomed. You got to realize you take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But you also got to realize God don't need us, we need God. So if you don't make no effort to get to know God, God won't make no effort to get to know you. You choose to ignore God, God will ignore you. God will give you a reason to be an atheist. Who are you that God got to go out of God's way to prove something to you? That's why a lot of people are atheists. They say, I never saw any proof that God is real. Because you come with a negative mind instead of an open mind. You come to God with an attitude. God will move on to someone else with an open mind that truly want to know the truth. You're an atheist from the beginning and you're looking for reasons to remain an atheist instead of keeping an open mind, reading and studying, then going in the dark room and saying, okay, God, if you're real, please show me a sign that you're real. Lord, give me your sign. As the rapper DMX said, go look that up on YouTube. DMX song, Lord, give me your sign. And God will give you signs. I don't know if God gonna come to you as a ghost, because a lot of us will mess around and have a heart attack. But God give you signs like pearl number 13. God communicate with you through numerology, synchronicities, anagrams. You could be walking down the street thinking about something. A song go by playing the exact thing that you're thinking about, or someone walk past having a conversation about the exact same thing that's on your mind. That's God's way of communicating with you. You got to be able to recognize God's language. Anyway, let's get to the holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals, I told you to start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need the juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juice and that's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford that. My mother couldn't afford that. I can't afford that. But my mother did not get discouraged. My mother just juiced according to her budget. All she could afford was the juice twice a month. If that's all you can afford, something similar to that, then go ahead and juice according to your budget. It's just gonna take you longer to heal. Trust the process, you will be healed. And go raw vegan while juicing. We're dealing with a chronic illness. My mother juiced twice a month. Took her longer to heal, but she was able to reverse her stage 3 kidney disease simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Hurl number 13. You can be healed holistically, everyone. Ain't no doubt about it, 100%. Do your research. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb-you-down medical school. She did everything the doctors told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I got from the juice lady for my mother, the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was feeling full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she didn't know this, although she went to medical school? Pharmacy. This should be spelled F-A-R-M. Pharmacy, because that's where the real medicine comes from the farm. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Why my cousin didn't know that you could be healed holistically, although she went to medical school and was a nurse for over 40 years? Because at medical school, they don't teach nutrition. In medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body like they should. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. Healthy people will put big pharma in hospitals where they need to be. Out of business. They are awful when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. So start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Next holistic health tip, surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. So if you got people in your life, every time they come around, they look like this. Every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. That include friends and family members. Every time they come around and got something negative to say, get them out of your life. Love them from a distance if you must, but you must protect your precious energy. You need to be in a positive space when healing from a chronic illness. You need a positive environment anyway, even if you're not sick. Keep negative people out of your life. Next holistic health tip, get outside in nature. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Got to get out of the house with all that Wi-Fi technology. Human body wasn't made for that. Exercise 30 minutes a day. Easiest exercise you could do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walking. Walk 30 minutes a day. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You need to walk 2 hours a day. Get out in the sun at least 30 minutes a day. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You need to be in the sun 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. You need that. The sun is your friend. Next holistic health tip. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from plastic bottles. Try not to drink from a plastic bottle unless the plastic bottle says no BPA. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the head in hand, the secret government, the satanic Masons, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. The Bible calls spiritual wickedness in high places. That describes them perfectly. You may call them the government. They are way worse than the government. They have poisoned the water supply. Put all kind of chemicals in their water, fluoride. So it's not even safe to bathe in tap water. Get some water filters for your home. I'm doing okay. All right, everyone, next holistic health tip. Eat nature's superfoods. Food that comes from the ground and from the soil, organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs. Go to Amazon, get some raw nuts, raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. They have other health benefits, good for men and women. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, all good for the human body. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put that in your oatmeal, put that in your smoothies. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Learn about grounding. That's where you take your shoes off, stand in the grass, walk in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. Nature is way more powerful than man. Go watch the documentary free on YouTube called Earthing the Movie. I'm rushing because my phone about to shut down. All right, everyone, go check out the holistic doctors on YouTube. They don't need your money. Financially, they're doing great. They give you all this information out of the kindness of their hearts. Go check out their YouTube channel and a website. Go check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. Go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Chris beat cancer, and that's what he did. He beat stage 4 colon cancer with no radiation, with no chemo, with no surgery. He went raw vegan. He ate a giant salad every day with nothing but healthy ingredients. And he drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R. Dr. Baxter Montgomery got a practice in Houston. Go check out his website. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery After the doctors told them there's nothing we can do for your heart disease, you're too far gone, we just want to make you comfortable, never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed. But you must do everything the holistic doctors tell you to do. That's the key to healing. These patients did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet, gave them the smoothie protocol. I shared that smoothie recipe on my short videos at the end of my short videos. Go check them out. Many years later, these patients are still here. Heart disease gone. After the doctors gave them 6 months to live. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Up next, go check out thetruthaboutcancer.com. The powers that be shut down their YouTube channel. Too many people was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illness. People was going to the local health store. People was going to the organic section of the grocery store, getting organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs, eating raw broccoli. That way you keep all the enzymes in it, not cooking it. People was getting organic essential oils like peppermint oil, frankincense oil, getting some air purifiers for their homes. So the powers that be about cancer, but you can go to their website and check out all the information that the government was trying to keep from you. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. Go check out Dr. Joe Furman. He gives you delicious recipes. Just because you're eating healthy don't mean you can't enjoy food. There's a lot of on Amazon that got raw vegan recipe books. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipes. Go check out Fully Raw. She show you how to make all healthy versions of the food that you're addicted to that's bad for you. Go check out Fully Raw from Hawaii. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger, Greger. All these are holistic doctors and nutritionists that can get your health together. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you can't be healed. We're living in some satanic times, everyone. Get your mind right. The powers that be don't want you to be healed. They want to get rid of you. They believe in world depopulation. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go check out this channel on YouTube called Dalen Spratt. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. Got over 200,000 subscribers. I'm not the only one that love this channel. He got this thing called a Spirit Box. You can download it for free. You can go to Amazon and get it. It allows you to talk to the dead. I know we find that hard to believe. Keep an open mind and go check it out for yourself. I download the Spirit Box. I wanted to find out for myself, does it really work? And yes, it does work. I download the Spirit Box, and I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. I don't take none of the narcotics that the government bring into the country on their boats and planes. I don't drink alcohol. I got a very stable mind. My brother was there with me when I used the Spirit Box, and I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. I asked that loved one a question, and the loved one answered. All right, everyone. We'll be back. Go check out Dalen Spratt. God over Satan. Keep your head up, everyone.
So the good news is we're not expecting any weather delays. Just some cold wind chill by 7 o'clock tonight, dropping into the middle 20s. So we're going to be pretty chilly for that division.